someone needs to get that. Baby, wanna put a...
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Oh, look at that. That is spectacular.
That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Oh, goodness.
No, no, he didn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce joins us as well. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Portland Trailblazers. On Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. And before we tip off here, it's time to hear from our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Jaylen Brown making his first All-Star appearance in 2021, his 5th season in the league. But you ask him, he says he's just getting started. He said, quote, "I don't have a ceiling. I'm just going to keep my head down and keep working and see where it leads me."
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. Nothing more exciting than opening day in the NBA. Grant, how pumped are these players right now?
Oh, they are so pumped indeed. I mean, look, the offseason can be a long one, but every player loves when the games really start to count.
And the starting group for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Portland, Powell and Covington, the duo at forward. The talented pair of Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Schroeder passes to Brown. Now here's Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Lillard pulls down the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
McCollum against Schroeder. It's McCollum with a drive. Now here's Covington. He's closely guarded. 6 to shoot. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Tatum pulls it in. Brown against Powell. With the fadeaway. The shot no good. And it's Portland the other way. Out to McCollum. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And we're about a minute into the first. Covington against Tatum. Horford, a screen on Covington. Out to Horford. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Smart outside. Screen by Horford. Smart outside. Up and over McCollum. That one rolls around and rims out.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And you can't measure Smart's value by the numbers. He does all the little things. He gives you toughness, courage, and sustained effort.
Well, there we go. Finally, they make one. Maybe that'll get them going.
Here's Brown, following the bucket by the Blazers. Horford, a screen on Powell. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal, first team foul.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Covington against Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown can't hit. And what stands out about Smart is how many winning plays he makes, Chris.
Could be a shot, a pass, a steal, a crucial rebound. I mean, you want him in there when the game's on the line.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Schroeder against Lillard. Pass to Tatum. Smart, a screen on Covington. Horford finds Brown. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And Nurkic with the block.
Defensive anchor. I mean, gotta admire how Nurkic uses his wingspan to turn shots back.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Lillard against Schroeder. Lillard right side. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Horford passes to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Lillard. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Brown's breakout physical. It could be a surprise to some, but not to me. It's the end result of continuous gains to his shot-making arsenal.
And you watch teams try to defend Brown. See, Webb, they're not exactly sure what to take away.
Look, you can't go under screens. He's too good of a shooter now. You play him tight, that triggers the drive. And playing him physical sends him to the line where he's improved as well.
Free throw no good. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
And he's good on the second.
And for Brown, it's about consistently improving. We've seen flashes from him, but now it's time for him to meet expectations.
Here's Simons. McCollum outside. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Brown drives in. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's his first
Oh, my
personal.
goodness. This is the toughness that Brown exudes on a nightly basis. He's skilled at staying in control in difficult spots.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Free throw good. Brown. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Zeller. McCollum. Pass to Zeller. Back to McCollum. And it's Richardson with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, Brown. Cantor with a screen on McCollum. Here's Brown. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
So Brown's coach once told him, you have to want the rebound. He's certainly stepped up his efforts on the glass over the years.
Now here's McCollum. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Out to Powell. Pass to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. Portland, no good that time either. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Richardson, the pass to Brown. Powell with a steal. Inside. McCollum against Williams. Back to Powell. McCollum with a screen on Richardson. Here's Powell. That shot off. Nice D from Brown. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. The fourth spot held by Larry Nance.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
And the defensive shortcomings of Enes Kanter have been chronicled, but Chris, he's a beast in the paint.
Terrific hands. His rebounding and interior scoring are what make him an NBA player.
Free throw good. Brown. And he makes both free throws. 46 seconds left in the opening quarter. McCollum against Richardson. McCollum, pass to Zeller. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to McCollum. Over Richardson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Driving in. Williams up top. And here's Brown for three. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
He's showing he has the ability to hit huge shots. That's got to fire.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard, and it's been working. We'll be back in a moment. And Damian Lillard honored with the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, recognizing the player who not only excels on the court, but also goes above and beyond with the media.
Being recognized for giving your time, but also making other people's job easier, I take a lot of pride in that. The same way I take pride in my teammates doing well and my coaches doing well at their job, I take pride in the local media being able to do their job and give insight and give a better look into what our team is doing.
Tremendous character for Lillard.
So true. I mean, whether it's a big win or a tough loss, he'll stand and face the music.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. Damian Lillard out there with Anthony Simons, and it's Nance in at small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. He's off on the first. Well, C-Webb, congratulations are in order for being elected into the 2021 Basketball Hall of Fame class. Man, it's been a long time coming. Congrats.
Oh, man, thank you. I'm so incredibly thankful to everyone who supported me over the years. Shout out to Sacramento Kings. You know, I'm just honored to be recognized among the greatest to ever do it.
Good on the second one. Boston with the ball. Now here's Schroeder. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Williams a screen on Lillard. Here's Schroeder. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Simons, covered by Schroeder. Tatum with a steal. Smart for three. Nails it from three. Smart's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Just an intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to a guy with a great shot.
Pass to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Schroeder. And he comes up with a bucket.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. For three, here's Lillard. Rebound, Boston.
Now, when you talk about the leadership of Damian Lillard, I mean, just think about it, yeah. I mean, since his second season in the league, the Blazers have not missed the playoffs.
Fires the three, and Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Schroeder. Tatum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Schroeder against Lillard. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Oh, it's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And in a tough Western Conference, with all the injuries the Blazers have weathered, 8 straight playoff appearances with Lillard at the helm.
Yeah, and aside from LaMarcus Aldridge, and that was way back, he's been their only all-star. I mean, shouldering a huge burden, doing it with grace.
Back to Simons. From downtown, Williams grabs the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Over to the wing, and here's Schroeder outside. No luck on that one. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Lillard outside. Five to shoot. Pass to Nance. From deep. Horford pulls it in. Boston's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And here's Tatum. Screen by Horford. Tatum drives in. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
That's amazing, the creativity. And you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Lillard against Schroeder. Lillard can't get it to go. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Pass to Tatum. Williams a screen on Nance. Tatum with it. Guarded by Covington. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Boston timeout called. All right, fans, get on your feet. Make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancers. Look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
For the Trailblazers, Zeller's checked in for Covington. Powell comes in for Nance. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Simons. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Canner's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Williams. Richardson's checked in for Smart. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tatum inside, defended by Nurkic. Nurkic with some nice D. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor here.
Canner with a screen on Powell. Here's Brown. And Nurkic with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside, Brown. Clock at 6. Pass to Tatum from deep.
See, that's a good thing about Zeller's defense. He doesn't gamble or bite on fakes easily.
Tatum passes to Richardson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Boston.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And he makes the first.
I mean, the ability of Richardson to instantly elevate your team's play is incredible. He can score, he can facilitate, whatever you need to succeed.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Trailblazers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Zeller with a screen on Richardson. Here's McCollum. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, B.A., and you know, everybody wants to compare everybody. You know, Tatum's like Cole, Tatum's like Paul Pierce. But you watch Tatum, he's carved out a niche of his own.
Here's Pritchard. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And he drives in. Pass to Canner. It's stolen by Nurkic. Brown against Powell. McCollum, the pass to Powell. Nurkic with the ball. Out to Powell. Back to Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. To end the drought. Portland, no good that time either. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Brown. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Here's Lillard from outside the arc. Connects from downtown. Lillard's got 7 points here in the quarter.
A volume three-point shooter. That's because his confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Celtics up by 15. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace, trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And guys, let's talk first half. Jaylen Brown, he's been phenomenal.
So far, he's been totally in the zone offensively. Defenders haven't been able to throw him off balance or stop him from getting anywhere he wants to go on the floor. As long as he can stay this locked in, he's going to be trouble on that end of the floor.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. On the court right now for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Horford in at the 5. Schroeder against McCollum. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time.
Jaylen Brown.
That's his first foul of the game.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's McCollum looking for his first basket, still in this one. Lillard outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
Lillard gets set up like this. Oh, it's more or less over. He just daggers him right here.
Pass to Tatum. Horford with it. The 3. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Powell outside. Schroeder against Lillard. Left side Covington. 6 on the shot clock. That cuts the lead to single digits. McCollum's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Brown with a screen. Schroeder finds Horford. Here's Tatum. Back to Horford. Outside Schroeder. Outside Tatum. The 3. No luck on that one. And it's Portland the other way. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. McCollum's shot is off.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Nurkic against Schroeder. Horford inside. Banked it in off the glass. Horford's gotten his first bucket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a 3-point shot. And he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
It's stolen by Nurkic. McCollum with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Trailblazers keep it alive. Powell passes to Covington. For 3, here's Lillard. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Boston ball.
You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Second, Damian Lillard.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Nance, he's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Damian Lillard. And the Celtics also making a change. Williams is checked in for Jason Tatum. Pass to Williams. Back to Schroeder. Crafty move. And it's Portland with a rebound. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
McCollum's shot is off.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Schroeder passes to Williams. Brown against Powell. Horford, a screen on Powell. And Brown with the stuff.
What an athletic play from Brown, showing off his mad hops on these jams.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Powell. Here's Simons. Oh, there's the alley. Brown with the steal. 13 feet out. And the layup is good off the glass. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer. Look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Pass to Covington. It's Powell on the wing. Canner against Eller. Looking to end the drought. Out to McCollum. Screen by Zeller. Second chance effort. And another shot. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Celtics on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Count it.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. It's Powell on the wing, defended by Smart. McCollum into the lane. Can't get it to drop.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Smart finds Richardson. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop. It's tipped.
Registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
Lillard's checked in for
Now
Portland.
on the floor for your Trailblazers, Damian Lillard.
A challenging stretch for Portland here. Powell passes to Zeller. And here's Lillard. Portland again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Richardson. Back to Smart. Cantor with a screen on Powell. Out to the wing. Cantor sets a screen. Here's Pritchard. Kept alive.
Now that's a staple of Cantor's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
And so it's the Boston Celtics up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Larry Nance. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Cody Zeller. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Lillard in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Nance, the pass to Powell. Lillard with the ball. Nurkic a screen on Schroeder. Lillard against Horford. Lillard can't get it to go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Williams. Outside, Brown. Buries it from 3. Brown's got 20.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Powell outside. Back to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Schroeder. Here's Lillard. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Gets the look he wants and still no luck. Tough night for him.
Pass to Schroeder from behind the arc. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nance, the pass to Nurkic. Schroeder against Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Portland, no good that time either.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
On the attack, Schroeder. No good, a bit long that time.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Powell outside. Over to the left wing. Nance outside. Lillard against Brown. The shot by Lillard, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Williams a screen on Nance. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
And he drops the first. And, you know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
And the Blazers making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Good on both. And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Been a player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
Your Blazer dancer.
The Trailblazers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Lillard, a screen on Brown. Brown against McCollum. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Lillard. And in the 2021 Conference Finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Grant.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's Conference Finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, now, obviously, it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome.
But when you talk about the grind, starting from the bottom, that's Damian Lillard. Coming up in East Oakland, shooting hoops on a curled tree branch, then a milk crate. You do what you can to make it work.
Pass to Zeller. Now McCollum. Powell, a screen on Tatum. Up top, McCollum, hounded by Tatum. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. And Dame and his older brother competed in everything. Wrestling, basketball. That's where that fire started, I think.
They say he didn't even care about basketball until they schooled him on the court. After that, he was like, okay. Okay, you laughing, we'll see. That's where it all started. The rest is rap. It's history.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Here's Lillard. And that one's good. Lillard's got 11 in the second half.
What more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother.
Brown against McCollum. Outside, Brown. And here's Schroeder outside. McCollum pulls it in. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Lillard. Zeller with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Lillard. Here's Zeller. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Celtics.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
Oh, man, anticipation in
hey, how about that?
What just happened?
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam.
Authority and a finish.
This is funny. Lillard going up with some real power. Finish the dunk.
Horford, a screen on McCollum. From 13, Powell pulls it in. To the left side wing. From deep three-point range, missed it.
You love the heart that Brown plays with on deep. Always doing his best to disrupt shooters.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and everybody contributing. So, you know, I liked it.
Thanks, Jason.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. Last but not least, here is your New Balance player of the game, Jaylen Brown.